Guys, you just don't know how hard it has been this year to be this good looking.
Sup, Taters?
Sup, Taters? Ken Vandal here. Well, it's finally 2025. I never thought I'd see this year. Well, I'm not going to die or anything, but I did have a triple bypass on a bunion. But it is the new year, 2025, and I can think of no better way than to start this year than to show you where I shoot. Woo! Yes, I'm going to show you my range. It's some top secret stuff, Tater. Now, having your own range in your backyard, well, there's nothing like it. You know, after a long, hard day of selling Avon, there's nothing like coming home and going to the range and shooting about 20 shots. And having your own range. And having your own range is another cool way to introduce family members or even friends to the sport of slingshot shooting. And it's super for the kids and grandkids. Having your own range in your yard will create a lot of great memories. Alright, I'm going to show you mine. Let's start with the fire pit. This is my fire pit. Now listen, it's nothing fancy, but
I fancy it.
look, just got a tree, made some benches, made the fire myself. Thank you. I did the fire myself. I'll be bushcrafting. I built this fire from skills I acquired from Space Force. It's built in such a way as to render an orange flame. I also used the fire for sacrificial atonement for all my misdeeds. That's why it's always burning. That, Taters, is my fire pit. Now next is going to be something I've just added recently. I haven't even used it yet. It's nothing elaborate, but I'm very excited about this because I've been wanting to add one of these to my range for a long time, and it's none other than a knife and throwing range. It's none other than a knife and axe throwing range. Look at that. That's my little bench. Check that out. Look. I had this laying around the yard somewhere. Look. Check it out, dude. Like I said, I'm super stoked about this. I've been wanting to do this for a while because I want to be like Darren Glenn Cook. No, but I always wanted to throw knives and throw axes. It's something I've just watched other people do, and I'm tired of watching other people have all the fun, so I finally broke down and made me a range. Not only is throwing axes and knives an awesome thing to do, but it's also part of my ninja training. I'm training to be a master of frame jitsu.
Grasshopper, come to the mountain.
Alright, moving on. Let me show you this. This is cool. Watch. Check this out right here. Check this out right here. Some of you probably thought that was some kind of totem or something. It's not. That's why I shoot my darts at. Yeah, I do blow darts too. I did a lot last year. I didn't do half as much this year, but I'm hoping to change that. But yeah, that's what it's not a totem. It's something I just use for shooting darts. All right, the next thing I want to show you is that thing right there. Yeah, that thing. I bet you're wondering what the heck is that. Now this, Taters, is the fork in the stone. It is said, "Whoso pulleth out this fork from this stone is right wise king of the sling." And I know it's true because I've done it twice. This magic little trail, look at that trail. It's the bridge to Tater. Now, this little trail leads to the next feature, and that is my range. Check this out. Look at that. Check that out. Now listen, before I talk about the slingshot range, you've got to understand, you don't have to put a lot of money into a range. A lot of times that's what holds a lot of people off because they feel like they've got to be fancy. Now, if your budget allows, go for it. But you don't have to spend a lot on a range. You can make a great shooting range with just things you got laying around the yard. Yeah, but this is nothing fancy. All this is pallet wood and wood I found in the woods. Check that out. Look at that fork. They're just laying on the ground. This is the bench I put my ammo and slings on, and there, my friend, that's the targets. All right, check this out. We'll go down there. I want you to see this. I love this range. It's awesome. Here we go. Let me get a closer shot. I want you to see this because the only thing in this that I purchased was the top bottles. The squirrel at the bottom was donated to me, as well as the spinners, as well as these spinners over there. Now all this is made with pallets and trimmed out with wood I just found on my property, and the curtain in the back, that's my stop. So I get to keep my ammo. But this range has helped me to become the elite marksman that I am. Not. Alright, since I'm at the range, I decided I'm going to take a couple shots, and since this is the first video of 2025, I'm going to shoot one of my favorite frames, and it's a natty. This frame here I made about probably 2 years ago, and it is the weirdest thing to look at, but it is the most comfortable frame to shoot. Now I got it banded with Thoroughband Gold. You can get it at Simple Shot. I just like shooting the Thoroughband Gold with this particular frame. I don't know why. But like I said, I got some clay ammo, and you can get it also at Simple Shot. But I like shooting this. It's pretty consistent. I've got some clays before from Amazon, and I got the bag, and they were just all different sizes. But these are pretty consistent. I like them. You can get them at Simple Shot as well. But I'm going to shoot the big can up front to kind of sight this thing in. So let's go. They actually slipped out of my hand. I guess luck is on my side. I won't do it again, though. I don't want to luck shot it. Alright, there we go. Shot kind of high. The weather's pretty good today. I think it's like in the 60s, so it's really not affecting the band that much, if at all, like it was last week. Last week, God, it was rough. But I used Simple Shot Premium Black last week, and it did pretty good with the weather. I mean, it always does good with cold weather, but it did exceptionally good last week. Now, I wouldn't use this Thoroughband Gold in the cold. I mean, it does not agree with cold weather. Try another shot. Ooh, man, I'm telling you what, this thing will zip these clays. I'm telling you. Absolutely zip these clays. Alright, let's go for... I'm going to go for the flipper. It's almost dead center, about chest level. Look at this. It broke. Now listen. Now, I've had this band on this thing for a long time. I'm actually surprised at how long this lasted. Now, I don't get the longevity that I do with Simple Shot Premium Black, but this lasted pretty long. I wanted to take another shot. I was on a roll. God. Well, Taters, I can't say it's the fanciest range, but it works for me. It might not have much appeal or look kind of thrown together, but to the grandkids, it's an extension of Neverland.
I've been thinking about myself today, thinking how I changed.